and off we go on to our next adventure. But also quickly, around here are some tombs and monuments to the memory of Christopher Smith Esquire, who was Alderman of the Ward of Caldwains 28 years, having filled the offices of Sheriff and London Mayor of the City of London, and received both occasions the unanimous thanks of his fellow citizens. Yeah, that's just one of the past Londoners. We're coming up to the toilet area now. And look, there's another monument here and there, and this one unfortunately goes inside under the toilet. But yeah, our adventure is going to take us through here into this little curio of a place. So off we go and in we go. Well, I'm doing a bit of a naughty one here, guys and girls, because I went in here without permission. You know me. I can get past all this lot. We are going up into the bell tower of the Church of St Mary Aldermanbury. A complete non-permission visit, I may add. And I'm likely to get very, very dirty. Here we are. Storage area and where the bell ropes go. You pull that, ring the bell, which I won't do, because that will definitely alert people to my presence. There we are. I am incredibly unfit, I know. Pigeon. Horrid. Well, that was worth the climb, wasn't it? Right. And I can't light it too long in case they do close the church. Then I'm locked in here then until tomorrow. Which I should not like at all. Rotten. All the way back down now. Oh, Penelope the pigeon. I asked 6 times, 4 visits and 2 emails if I could get into this, and was refused every time. So, I know it's naughty. I took matters into my own hands. Orthodox Day is pretty good for that. People are generally so busy with their prayers. They don't notice much else. So we've had a good tour of this one, haven't we? The only thing we haven't seen is the crypt. These stairs are getting a lot steeper. So now we're coming towards the bottom. And that, my pretties, is where we just were, all the way up there. And they are getting ready to close the church, so it's a good job I came out. Hope you all enjoyed. Take care. Thanks for watching, and I shall now go and collapse. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that, and now for a tour of its tiny little churchyard. It's a holy water stoop there, but one of the smallest churchyards in London. And I hope you can see Oh, yeah, it's very smoky in there. They've had the incense and that going. Yes. Hope you've enjoyed. Couldn't stay up there too long because they are getting ready to close the church, and I do not wish to get locked in a church. That would not be savoury at all. We are now walking onto Bow Lane. If the because they've shut the door now, you can, during church service times, you can walk straight out through this door here, but we're coming up to closing time, so I thought I'd walk you around and show you a little bit of Bow Lane as well. And there we can see the spire of Bow Church, Bow bells. Anyone born within the sound of those bells is a true Cockney. Right, I'm just going to pause you a sec. I had to put my hat on, I'm really cold. I don't normally do hats in churchyards, but yeah. John Beale. Some of them are so worn you can barely make out the names. Mrs. Anna Katharina Schneider. Died 15th of June 1798 at 6:30 o'clock in the evening. It's very rare to get details like this, and times of death in those days, very rare. Yeah. She died on the 15th of June 1798 at 6:30 o'clock in the evening, aged 57 years and 3 months and 9 days. Now that was someone who was very loved, very missed and very cared about. You can tell just by that bit of the inscription. Also, John Henry Schneider Esquire, husband of the above Anna Katharina, died 6th of October 1824 in the 82nd year of his age. So he died a good few years after his wife and clearly never remarried again. So it was quite clear who missed whom. And the coats of arms are at the top there. And you've got MS, Mrs. Dorothy Bell, who died the 21st day of December 1751, aged 60 years. Also Mr. John Bell, who died the 8th of August 1752, aged 66 years. Mrs. Elizabeth Elizabeth Bell's Tump. So she obviously remarried. It was obviously one of the daughters, possibly, who died the 7th day of March 1754, aged 35 years. And you've got here live the body of Mr. Richard Wright, who died the 10th day of June 1752 in the 50th year of his age. And you've got here, under this stone, lies interred the body of Mrs. Anne Hinkin, Hinkin, who died 2nd of December 1755, aged 78. Also Miss Mary Ann Heinkin, Heinkin, the surname is, by the looks of it. Not Hinkin, Heinkin. Body of Herman Heineken, yeah, Heinken, MD, medical doctor. They were obviously a German family who died 26th of June 1772, aged 57. Also the body of Mary Ann Hughes, that's easy enough to read. Daughter of the above Herman Heinkin, who died something of December 1791, aged 36 years. Likewise, son, what's that? Oh, Samuel, son of Robert, and the above Mary Hughes, obit, which is died 28th January 1811, and that looks like aged 27 years. Very interestingly for me, or for anyone, if you've seen my Percival Pott documentary, this is Surgeon Percival Pott, which I've really covered his stone well, so I won't read out the entire thing, but he really was a pioneering surgeon of his time. Had a break, a compound fracture in his own leg, and in those days that normally meant an amputation, but he wouldn't have that, so he had someone help him, cleaned and treated the wound, and he treated the break himself, and it was successful, and by that knowledge he was able to treat many other people and save their limbs. There you've got Percival Pott, Fellow of the Royal Society, who died who died December the 22nd, 1788. Then you've got Mrs. Sarah Fry, died in October the 27th, 1791. But as I say, I won't go all the way on because I did cover it. But yeah, it's him and his entire family in there. But these stones here, they weren't originally always here. They were inside the church under the carpeted area where the children's play area is. When they set out the children's play area, they didn't really want children playing on gravestones, if you know what I mean, although the bodies and coffins are still there. That's down in the crypt. Here lies the body of John Langmore, Gent, who departed this life the 17th of January 1769 in the 60th year of his age. Also of the body of Mrs. Elizabeth Langhorne, wife of the above, who died January the 15th 1795, aged, and you can see it's destroyed. Gent means that he didn't have to work. He was a gentleman, didn't have a profession or a trade, and didn't have to have one. Here lies the body of Anne, the wife of Ferdinand, Sawiel, Sowell, by whom he had many sons and 6 daughters. She died the 20th of December 1691 in the I think that's 33rd or 43rd year of her age. Here lieth the body of 2 of their children, viz. Jeremy, who died April the 8th 1691 in the 24th year of his age. Hester, who died December the 2nd 1694 in the, and I can't make the age out because it's so worn away. Yeah, that's our lot there. And then you've got a couple over here as well. Getting out of the way so I don't get pooped upon. Elizabeth, wife of William Gouthwaite, who entered into rest 29th of January 1775, aged 42. Also the above named William, the 18th of February 1808, aged 62. Now, whether this stone is original and has just been sheltered very well by the church, I don't know. It looks as though it could be a Victorian replacement with the cross and that at the top. Georgian stones were more different in style to this, but I could be wrong. Could be a Georgian stone, could just wanted it plain and simple. But it's very, very well preserved for that age. Anyways, then you've got another one here, Mary, and this one is definitely a replacement. So these were at some time in their history replaced. Mary, wife of William Gothic, entered into rest. The surname is Gouthit. Entered into rest 29th of January 1775, aged 43 years. Also the above named William, who entered into rest 18th of February 1808, aged 63 years. Also Elizabeth Gouthit entered into rest, and then the bottom of that's gone. So yeah, I don't know if there's any around. I think that, yeah, there is. There's one around this side. Oh, there's a couple around here, look. Top of that one's more or less completely gone. But the also Mr. W. Widders, who died the 12th of October 1807, aged 56. Also Mrs. Alice Ludensack, wife of the above Mr. C.F. Ludensack. So C.F. Ludensack is that one there right at the top, and he died on March, so we can't really work it out, but he died in March and he was aged 66 years. Mrs. Alice Ludensack, the wife of the above C.F. Ludensack, who died the 6th of October 1809, aged 65 years. Also Mr. F.W. Ludensack, son of the above, C.F. and Alice Ludensack, and the bottom of that's gone, I'm afraid. And then last but not least, you have this one here. The inscription is completely and entirely gone, but oddly enough, the skull, the book, and the angel at the top is really well preserved. So yeah, that's our little churchyard tour. Now that it's empty, I can give you a little slow spin around of what we're dealing with. And interestingly enough, I thought this was a very strange coincidence. After doing my Percival Pott documentary the other day, and because this has all been filmed in different stages, the church tower climb had to be done craftily, and that was done last week. But after doing that and finishing off the Percival Pott documentary, came out here to collapse after the church climb, looked up, and what do we see? PP, Percival Pott. I don't know if that's any link to him or not. It probably isn't. I can't find any connection or link to it at all. So yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, this is where we went up inside the church tower, all the way up there to the roof. I will come back and do a longer one, but I had to scarper quick because they were getting ready to close, and I did not want to be locked in a church until Monday morning when they open it. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this one, everyone. Take care and thank you for watching, and I will end you with one of my new favourite historical Londoners as well. I've got quite a few of them now. Yeah, Samuel Pepys, who's #1 favourite historical Londoner, Dr. Johnson, and then this man, Christopher Wren, Dr. Johnson, and then this man, Surgeon Percival Pott. So, because he was a pretty decent bloke as well as a bloody good surgeon, renowned to have been very kind to the patients. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone, take care all, and hope you're all having a great day.